Let me make myself perfectly clear. You are a lousy, scummy, sackless, lazy, insubordinate human being. You call yourself a journalist. You can report the news even if you got hit by the paperboy. Calling you worthless would be a compliment. You're not only a burden to this newspaper establishment, but you are a disgrace to the entire field of journalism.
My weekend was fine. Thank you for asking.
I've put up with your mediocrity for far too long, but now you throw this horse shit in my face. I don't think so. I mean, your story's flaccid. You wrote a piece about a guy who paints houses. I would literally rather watch the paint of his house dry than read this shit again. Oh, that and slam my head in the door. I mean, there's no voice, there's no hook, no real reason to read this. Plus, it's riddled with errors. Were you drunk when you wrote it?
Look, 2020's been crazy. I mean, people are kind of numb to all the shit that's going on. Murder hornets, pandemic, death. I feel like the world's gonna end. I figured I'd write something casual and something kind of soft. That's why I decided to write about...
Oh, like a guy painting houses?
Well, yeah, I don't know, I thought it would be a satisfying read. What can I say?
Oh, what can you say? Oh, I'll tell you what you can say. You can say ta-ta to everyone at the office because you're fired.
What?
You're done.
No, hey, come on. You know, I'm better than this, you know that. How long have we worked together? 10 years? Hey, my job is to report the truth as I see it. That's what I saw. He was painting houses. I thought it would be a satisfying, fun, good little read. I made a mistake. But you know I'm better than that. Come on, come on, give me another shot. It's a tough times. Come on.
I'll tell you what. You got 1 week. 1 week to write the story of a lifetime. But if you fail to do that, you're done here. That's a wrap. Forever.
A week? What's up, Doc?
Henry, good to see you again. How are you?
I'm great. I'm stressed. I could be fired by tomorrow. I hate to put any more pressure on your shoulders than you already have, but my job is on the line. I need a good story. Do we have anything we can work with for our little experiment that I talked to you about last week?
Well, that's what I've been meaning to talk to you about. I just finished conducting our test on our little hypothesis.
People with blue eyes and green eyes are more intelligent than the rest of the population. I was hoping that was not a guess and it's something I can actually write about, because I have nothing else.
I found something else entirely. Something unforeseen. Disturbing, frankly.
Disturbing.
I'll show you. So over here is a photo taken of my assistant Kathleen. This is her eye.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so over here, this diagram shows you, so, you know, retina is right here in the back of the eye.
Okay.
Light comes through the lens and hits the back of the retina.
Right.
Do you remember what gave life to our experiment in the first place?
Just remind me.
The retina is more receptive, or so we thought, with people with blue and green eyes, meaning that they could process visual information faster than those with people with brown eyes.
Sure.
As a result of being able to process information faster, they had wider optic nerves leading to the brain. This was our hypothesis. We assumed, therefore, that having a wider optic nerve and processing information faster would therefore mean that they would be more intelligent.
Okay, so what changed?
Their retinas are more sensitive. Not only are they more receptive to light, but they are more sensitive to light, meaning that ultimately they're more susceptible to completely fry out.
I mean, that's true for anyone that looks at the sun, right? I mean, isn't that old news?
I'm not talking about the sun, Henry. There is I don't know what you call it, a volatile organic compound, a particulate, a pollutant of some kind. It's the combination of the byproducts of these power plants, of this manufacturing, these burned hydrocarbons, and it seems to have evolved as a result of climate change. I don't know.
Wait, just, can we just come back to the basics? Well, you said a lot of really scientific shit. You gotta dumb this down for me in the next 10 seconds.
To put it bluntly, Henry, people with blue and green eyes will go blind by 2050 as the result of some byproduct to climate change.
Wait, blind? Wait a minute. I'm confused. I came in here because I thought we had a fun little BuzzFeed-like article where people with blue and green eyes were smarter. You mean there's actually science behind a discovery of eye optical virus that everyone with blue and green eyes are going to go blind by, 2050?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
What? I mean, that's the story of the year. I mean, holy shit! I'm saved.
I don't think you're appreciating the gravity of the situation here, Henry. This is quite cataclysmic.
Well, you can find a cure, right?
I was able to locate the problem so quickly that, frankly, yeah, I do think I could find a cure. But, I mean, you'd have to give me a team of 5 to 10 doctors, and we'd have to work around the clock for the next 5, 10 years, 15 at the most.
Well, if you can cure this, then the public needs to know. They need to know the whole truth.
I agree with you completely. I've had a few days to think about this, and of course, the public has the right to know. But in this case, I think ignorance may be bliss. Think about it. Societal implications are grander than you may intend. I'm talking about the social gaps, the political divide, income distribution, war, for God's sakes. The public has the right to know, but in this case, the public also has the right not to know. We can and will find a cure in 15 years. So let's just keep it under wraps.